The Bosnian Dawah boy did it again, guys. That's the same Comedy Central Dawah who also threatened the apostate prophet live on air during that debate.
There's, of course, a very big irony here, which is that today I was actually supposed to have this debate with a Muslim debater by the name of Comedy Central Dawah. And Comedy Central Dawah threatened me halfway through the debate, through the last debate, the first debate, and also made this this sign here and said that he would be here to kill me. So, or to, sorry, take me out for coffee. That's what he said.
Your religion also commands that apostates like myself should be executed. So
100%, yes.
your religion also commands that apostates like myself should be executed. So
100%, yes. When I see you in February,
For this upcoming debate conference, both AP and Central Dawah will be there in Newark, New Jersey. Say it with me. Newark, New Jersey. Say it with me.
when I see you in February, I swear by Allah.
Okay.
AP, when I see you in February, you're going to be plastered everywhere on social media. That's my word in front of 1.4 thousand people.
whoa, what does that mean?
When I see you in February,
Whoa,
you'll see.
What does that mean?
You'll see.
What does that mean? Explain to us.
You'll see.
It sounds a little
Explain
bit
to us.
weird.
No. I'm going to take AP out for coffee.
This
Take
one
him
from
out.
Main.
Take him to a nice little coffee date.
That doesn't really make it much better. So
They say
And then he's
question
going to
for
have a sword in his side, just like Paul did in the New Testament.
After that, he had to be dropped. We had to look for a different Muslim debater instead, but there was no Muslim debater who would actually come up and peacefully have a debate. This is, of course, very, very, very telling. At this point, it is still very difficult for us to tell whether Islam or Christianity is worse for society.
And it's the same Comedy Central Dawah who became an apostate at my hands when I debated him a couple weeks ago.
Last but not least, give me an authentic chain for Ibn Ishaq. My last challenge to you, if you do it, provide me an authentic chain for Ibn Ishaq. How many people? 276 people watching. I'll apostate from Islam right now. All you got to do is provide me an authentic chain for Ibn Ishaq. That's it. Central Dawah will leave Islam if you can provide an authentic chain for Ibn Ishaq. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rob. Make me apostate in front of 300 people. Go ahead.
Okay, are you done? Guys, he's going to leave Islam now. He said, if I can show him one authentic hadith from the mouth of Muhammad bin Ishaq, he's going to leave Islam. I'm going to make you leave Islam. Sahih hadith. Do you see it? Jami' al-Tirmidhi 3089. Sahih. What does it say? Muhammad bin Ishaq in the chain of narration. Good job. One authentic hadith and you leave Islam. Yalla. Say Muhammad is a false prophet. Open your mic. Say that Muhammad is a false prophet. Go ahead.
But then later, this non-Arabic speaking clown, Comedy Central Dawah, humiliated himself once again on TikTok. Watch.
Aisha didn't hit puberty though.
If I prove to you Aisha hit puberty when she married Muhammad, would you call yourself a dumb dog?
Prove it.
Bukhari 476. The wife of the Prophet said, Aisha, I had seen my parents following Islam since I attained the age of puberty. Not a day passed, but the Prophet visited us both in the morning and evening. So this is even before the consummation to the Prophet. Guys, he said that I can't show evidence that Aisha radiallahu anha reached puberty when the Prophet marry her. Here is the direct evidence from Sahih Bukhari, the book itself.
Wait, you disgusting liar. Nowhere in Bukhari 476 does it say that Aisha reached the age of puberty when your pedophile prophet mounted her at the age of 9. You shameless deceiver. What Bukhari 476 actually says that she attained the age of intelligence, which means she started to finally understand her parents. As you see, Comedy Central Dawah used a false translation. And here is what the Arabic literally says. أن عائشة زوج النبي قالت لم أعقل أبوا إلا وهما يدينان الدين, which means I did not understand my parents until they followed the religion, i.e. the religion of Islam. So what has that to do with her age of puberty? You absolute airhead. Go learn Arabic, you Bosnian boy, and stop deceiving your gullible Muslim audience. You Muslims have no shame. But then again, what can we expect from these trashy Dawah girls except taqiyya? And always remember, without lies, Islam dies. But I'm sure you're now interested to know how old Aisha truly was when she finally reached the age of puberty. Now let us do some investigation together. In Fath al-Bari, volume 10 by Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, on page 544, we can find the necessary details to finally solve the issue behind Aisha's age of menstruation. On page 544, we read that Aisha says that Muhammad came back from the conquest of Tabuk or Khaybar, and he found Aisha playing with her dolls, and he asked her, "Oh Aisha, what are these?" Aisha then answers, "They are my daughters." Aisha was allowed to play with dolls because she did not reach the age of puberty yet. This is very important. And we also read that Aisha was 14 years old during the conquest of Khaybar. Remember, Aisha at the age of 14 was still allowed to play with her dolls, meaning she did not bleed yet when she was 14. And if we continue reading, we see that Aisha reached the age of menstruation during the conquest of Tabuk, which makes her 16 years old. And this refutes anyone who falsely claimed Aisha reached the age of puberty in Khaybar. That's a lie. Aha! Wait a second. I want to make it more clear for everybody who's still in doubt after what we just read. Aisha started to menstruate at the age of 16 and not a single day before the age of 16. Here is more. All the biographers agree that Muhammad consummated the marriage with Aisha in the Islamic year 2 Hijri, which means 623 CE. Remember, that means Aisha is 9 years old here according to Sahih al-Bukhari. The conquest of Tabuk was in the year 630 CE. Now, to find out how old Aisha was when she finally started to have her menstruation period, let us do some calculation. Muhammad consummated the marriage with Aisha in 623. The conquest of Tabuk was in 630. There is a 7-year difference between the consummation of their marriage and the conquest of Tabuk, which means Aisha was exactly 16 years old when she finally reached the age of puberty. In other words, when Muhammad had sexual intercourse with Aisha, she was 9 years old. She was still a baby girl who did not bleed yet. And that's why she was allowed to play with her dolls. Again, notice Aisha reached the age of puberty in the conquest of Tabuk at the age of 16. And certainly not at the age of 9 when Muhammad consummated the marriage with her, as the Muslims want to convince us. As you see, we finally solved the puzzle. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and God bless.